Peace and Allah mercy be upon you. We must deal with the disobedient as if he is tired. A patient who needs a doctor to treat him, and not an epidemic. Wrong. The disobedient is like you and me. You are disobedient and so am I. And had slips and mistakes. The disobedient is sick. He is afflicted. And you should treat him like a pity doctor, friend and merciful to him. You have to take him out from sins, and show him the first path to God merciful. Treat the disobedient with kind, mercy and softness. Don't treat them as an epidemic to end it. It has never been our prophet curriculum. You know the story of the young man who came to the messenger. He entered to the messenger asking him for an adultery permission. Give a permit to me. Oh, at least be polite. You are in front of prophets. Do you want woman? Tell him I want to get married. But telling him, no, I want adultery with your permission. If you are in prophet place, what would you do? Prophet's friends didn't accept this. They stopped the young man and tried to kick him out. But the prophet forbade them. So the prophet called the young man and told him, come here. Of course, if you were in his place, you would insult him with words such as, you immoral person, you heretic person, you malicious person, right? But in contrary, prophet spoke to him wisely. He asked him, do you want I give adultery permissio to your mom? And you see your mom do that? The young man answered, no, not at all. Prophet told him, so also mankind are. He added him, do you want I give permission to your sister? Maybe she wanted adultery permission too. Young man answered no. So prophet was kind to him. Then he placed his hand on the young man's chest and said, O God, lower his gaze, guard his chastity, and purify his heart. The young man says, I went to the messenger, and what was the most loved for me was adultery. And I left him, and the hate more to me was adultery. I will never even think about adultery. Why? Because prophet was kind to him. The villager who urinated in the mosque, the companions of prophet. One hits him, and this one insults him, and that says to him, what are you doing? Are you urinated in the mosque? The prophet invited him, after telling to his friend, stop bothering him. If he started to urinate, let him finish. The prophet asked the villager, why did you do this? The villager answered shamefully, I apologize, I didn't know it is a mosque. You saw all wall up and down. The messenger replied, that these mosques should not contain any of this. Prophet was kind and mercy with him. So what the villager said, O God forgive me, and the Prophet Mohammed, and no one else. Only me and Prophet Mohammed, and nobody else. So Prophet Mohammed said, no, the mercy and bless of God is huge. Do you think why the villager said this? Because of Prophet kindness and softness with him. So be patient and soft with obedient people. Even those scammers at social media, all those who pretend that are working in central bank and want to scam you. Maybe he has an urgent case. I'm not telling you that what scammers are doing is right. No, they are wrong and they will be punished. But please have mercy to those obedient people. Guide them kindly, so they won't be suffering. Is it nice to see someone threw himself in fire and let him? It exactly same, the scammer, the thief who won't throw himself in fire. So help them, save them. That's why you have to keep holding to the religion callers. And you should know that the religion callers are good in them, and that they will be a reason for reforming people. Reforming people.